Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Teen Crafternoon. I am Randy.
And I'm Adriana.
And today we are here to do a K-pop picture frame art project. So here is an example, show you, of a Blackpink picture frame art that we did earlier to show you what we're going to be doing. This is really an easy project. All you need to start is a picture frame. This is something from the dollar store. You can also use something that you have on hand at home. You need some construction paper, colored paper. You're going to need to print out images of your favorite K-pop artists. For example, on the Blackpink one, I found a picture of the group and I also cut out their logo and some wings. And then you can just use whatever you have on hand as extra decoration. So ribbon, duct tape, washi tape, the sky's the limit, whatever you have at home. Rhinestones.
Flowers, I mean, really whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Since I work in the studio, also made some vinyl stickers, so I had a little collection of vinyl stickers that I made. And just to kind of show off a little bit, I also made heat press vinyl for my mask, so if you want to also customize your mask a little bit, I'm wearing twice today, so you can do that here in the studio as well and take advantage of it.
Highly recommend.
Yep, it's fun.
So the first thing you want to do is find your picture frame. So I already opened mine up, and you are going to want to take the back out and remove the glass. From there, you'll be left with your picture frame.
Yeah.
So to decorate ours, we added some fun duct tape that we had here at the library. I am doing a G-Dragon picture frame art, so I went with this like animal tiger print.
I am doing RM from BTS, and so I chose these little like moons and planets. I don't know, it seems to fit RM, and I really like this one as well, so that's what we're gonna do.
Then you should grab a piece of construction paper. Whatever you have at home is fine. And then you're going to take the back of your picture frame. You're going to lay it out. Depending upon the size of your frame, you're probably going to need to cut the paper down. So I would recommend taking the back, laying it out on your paper.
Yeah, come on this side.
Sorry.
Here we go, now you can see. So you're gonna take the back and you're gonna lay it on top of your construction paper, cardstock, whatever you're using, and then you wanna mark where you're gonna cut. So that way you get the size correct for the interior of your frame.
So then you would just trim this down and you're all ready to go. One thing I would recommend is after we've gathered everything that we want to use for our art piece. So I have a picture of G-Dragon, a one-of-a-kind thing, and he does his piece minus one thing, so I found this ribbon with sunflowers. I also had some sticky back foam, so I made my own flower, and I stole one of Adriana's vinyl heart stickers and smacked it on the...
Well, I brought them for us, so it's not stealing.
Well.
I'm more of a just go with the flow kind of person, so right now all I have is my RM cut out, and I did, Randy went ahead and like really trimmed it really nice and well. I like the little white just to give him a little bit of edge, so that way he kind of stands out from the paper a little bit, but that's just a choice, so it's up to you. And then I just have like little foam pieces here. I have some washi tape, and I have the stickers, and then I have a little bit of rhinestones right here, and I am just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. So
I like to plan.
She likes to plan. I like to kind of go with the flow. So we'll see what happens, you know. Let's start to kind of build this out. You know, Randy already has her idea really mapped out. I'm just going to kind of see where things will lay out and then start putting things together.
So when you're ready to start laying things down, you can use different types of glue. We have Elmer's glue. We also have some glue dots here. We have, what do you call this?
Glue sticks.
Glue sticks. Thank you. Glue sticks. And we also have, like if at home you decide to get really crazy and you have a hot glue gun,
You can use the hot
you can
glue.
use that as well. Yes, I do suggest, because you are working with a picture frame, just be careful. You don't really need the glass part. When we were covering the back with duct tape, you want to be sure to keep the tabs free, because you are going to fold them back down to hold your paper in. So just one thing to keep in mind, okay? So we're gonna get started creating our K-pop art. Let's go.
Can I get a glue stick?
Absolutely.
So lots of fun stuff happening in K-pop world. I just recently paid for BTS is doing another online concert. I haven't heard of any other artists following suit yet, but that's just because, fangirling for one group is hard enough, keeping track of everything that they do.
So just if you guys can see, I'm taking some glue dots and putting them on the back of this ribbon so that I can adhere it to my paper.
And I'm just kind of gluing RM down and putting him in the position that I wanted him to be in. And so you want to make sure that all your edges are really nicely glued down. And thankfully this glue stick dries clear.
That's important, because it does go on purple, but yes, it dries clear. Unless you wanted a purple.
Yeah.
So when's their online concert, BTS?
October 10th, which would be like October 9th here at like 5 a.m.
Oh my goodness, so you're gonna watch the concert at 5 a.m.?
Yep. I'm gonna be awake at 5 a.m., which if you know me, I don't like mornings, so it's going to be a challenge for me.
Definitely. I did that one time with the Psy concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was a free concert. But it was on at a weird time.
I've been trying to keep up, but lately I've been kind of busy, so I haven't really watched a lot of videos, though I am still terribly enjoying Dynamite. I really love that one. Just a nice K-pop disco feel. It's really fun. I really like the song. So with these vinyl stickers, anything like, that's solid like this, I can take right off of the paper backing and put it onto my paper or my cardstock. But with things that have edges like this where, if I try to pick this up, it's not one solid piece, I actually need to use a little bit of masking tape or painter's tape to pick it up off of the backing and then lay it back down, and hopefully it'll transfer well without falling apart. This can be tricky when you're going from paper to paper. Ooh, there we go.
Good job. High five.
I was really nervous that it was going to rip the paper apart.
So if somebody wanted to come and make their own K-pop vinyl stickers, what would they need to do?
So we use either the vinyl cutter, or we do have like printable sticker paper. So we've actually done that before. Remember when we did the magnets? You can either print like on the paper and then use our vinyl cutter to cut the images out. With these, it's a stencil. So the RM I created in like in a word processor, like Microsoft Word. And then I just kind of screenshotted it and brought it in. So basically you want your images to be black and white and like a stencil. And then that works perfectly and cuts out perfectly.
So Adriana mentioned earlier the rhinestone washi tape that we have. I use that on, I mentioned that I have some sticky back foam. Well, I traced out his initials, GD, and then I covered it in the rhinestone tape because I felt like GD needed some sparkle.
GD always needs sparkle.
Right?
And what I'm doing kind of a little bit is I'm mirroring some of the colors in RM's sweater. So I'm using white and black, and he's got blue, but he's also got blue jeans and the orange. Couldn't find any red hearts, which is surprising since red is usually the color they come in.
Oh, we cut those out like individually for a project.
Yeah, I kind of figured they were just leftovers.
Yeah. So, and actually the center of my piece is left over from another project as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This project is perfect if you have, you know, just leftover stuff at home.
I tend to have a lot of craft stuff at home or art stuff. I play around a lot with art supplies.
I am making my daisy here, and I wanted it to overlap, so I'm just trimming down some of the pieces because we still need to fit this paper into our picture frame. So you don't need, like, we took the glass away from the picture frame. We don't need to put that glass back in, so that works out nicely because I'm using, you know, puffy foam with rhinestones on the top, and if we had to put the glass back on, it wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, whatever you plan to use. Like, if you want to put the glass back on, you want to make sure to use flat objects.
Or get a shadow box.
Yes, or a shadow box.
Which they do have some pretty inexpensive ones at IKEA. I was there the other day, so I saw them.
My centerpiece for the daisy does not have, it's not a sticky piece of foam, so I'm going to put some glue dots on the back so it'll stick to my project.
So I really like this washi tape because it's got like little art scenes on it. And RM has a big love of art. Anytime he posts pictures when he's not working, it's always like at a museum. So I thought it would be cool to include some of that.
All right, I'm done.
See, that's what happens when you plan ahead. You get done really quickly, as opposed to me, who I'm like, let's play and see what happens.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna fit my paper into my frame. As you can see, I just fit my paper into the frame. I am actually also going to put the back in to make it sturdier, but also that means I can hang it up somewhere, or I could also set it out on a table. So all I'm doing, I fitted the back in, so I'm folding the tabs down. And sorry, I'm really happy with that.
That's what it's for.
So, it's kind of cool.
I really like that. It came out really good.
We've had this daisy ribbon forever, and we have never figured out how to use it. And
Today you did.
I think it was perfect for this project. So I'm just going to mass produce GD frames using the remainder of the ribbon here.
You're gonna cover your house in GD frames?
Apparently.
Recently, I created a few other frames for Alexis's birthday, my daughter. And so I printed, which is why I went to IKEA to get frames. So I got her 3 frames, and she's a Jungkook bias, so I printed a couple Jungkook, and then she really loves Taehyung, V, so I printed V as well. And they are like proudly displayed downstairs right now because she absolutely fell in love with them. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to really fangirl. So those were actually not too expensive.
This is a really easy project, and it can be as
Creative or as simple as you want it to be, which is really the fun of it. And since it's so simple and easy to do, you can make it more than once without really breaking the bank. You know, just head over to the dollar store and see what craft stuff they have, and just, you know, spend a few bucks and then make your own.
And if you need to come to the library, we're open. You can print images in our computer lab if you need to. So if you don't have a printer at home, that's one thing you can do.
Alright, so I'm just going to add a few more bits and I should be done. Just really wanted to add a little bit of sparkle. And I think we're going to add some pink hearts. Why not?
I agree.
I think we will do this.
I might, while you're adding your heart, I'm gonna add a star. Maybe more than one star. See, I planned, but then I went rogue.
Because you're waiting for me.
True. I might discover less is more. Who knows?
Yeah, I tend to be the kind that likes clean designs and likes less than, you know, more. but for this, I felt like more was going to be fun. And I think I was right. More is fun. See if I can get one of these guys really quick. I love outline stickers, but they are really hard to work with sometimes. And I kind of used the washi tape to also hold my paper together because I didn't use construction paper, I used regular color paper. So I used multiple sheets because if not, it's like really see-through and really thin. So I think I like that. It's colorful, it's K-poppy, it's got some sparkle. And then I can put them in here. Well, I think this one, it's not bad. Very 3D-ish.
Cool. And that is Adriana's finished project.
Yeah. I may have to glue this down a little bit more, but again, I mean, this is a project that you can redo and redo with little pieces of stuff that you have lying around. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes. So we hope thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the project. If you do decide to make this at home, please share it with us on social media using the hashtag FountaindaleLib. For more programs like this, visit fountaindale.org/events. You can also check out, if you are a K-pop fan, you can also check out our YouTube series, K-Talk, on our YouTube channel. Just visit our website to get more information.
Bye guys.